Chad, I closed that. I was not getting another mending villager, bro. This villager is staying with me, bro. Making sure of it. Please don't let him die. Please. Be alive, gang. I need you. That scared the shit out of me. Don't lie. Listen, Sam. I'm gonna have to do this to you, bro. I'm sorry. Just for your protection, bro. I promise you. What happened to my shit, though? Like, is there like any villagers left here? It's not the healthy ones. Man, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want that. Take it off. Yeah. It's quite random still. You delete that shit. Dang, look at those emeralds. 18 emeralds? Yo. 20 something emeralds, gang.
Are you banging? That smell good? Smell me?
You smell nothing.
What freaking is that?
Yeah, you do smell good.
Why are you dying?
No, I'm not. Sete vivo. Sete vivo. Hmm. crazy. What did you say? Stop opening the door, it's so crazy. Please knock first. You see how I knock every time you come in? It's okay. Stop, what if somebody is doing something? Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Come in. Yes. It's a lot better. Just get a lot of paper. Papa, go back to sleep, bro.
Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat, or YouTube, and you will be seeing memes, women developing diet, depression, eating disorders, body dysmorphia, or even suicidal thoughts. You may qualify as significant for years. Companies design their platforms to ensure that successful followers users and engagement with their business or content. This is and the ability to satisfy engagement. If this sounds like your experience, you deserve answers and possibilities. This may be your chance to change your life. Click below to see if you qualify for a significant If you're not using this tool with your family, then you're missing out on making the most of your travels. It's terrible. Look, being connected with eSIMs makes it easy to get to know places, cultures, all while saving us time and frustration. eSIMs from Arrow.
So better. I never knew I called him. I should have been here. The number that got there was a number anymore. So I believe I saw it. I think another hit the number out. Oh, those guys are the worst stuff. Oh man. Oh, words, bro. Did you ever sneak into a him or did you ever private gun something? Yeah. Yeah, this is true. So, listen, my doctor. Your doctor, hold on. Let's get a round of applause for Mike's doctor, bro. I go to my doctor, then I go back to but this is I'm related still to my doctor. I'm with cocaine right now. And he's checking me, right? Giving me, check it out. And he said, how you doing? I said, doctor, I'm feeling bad. I need to quit. He said, what? I need to quit coke. He said, really? You take on Molly? I said, yeah. You have some money? I said, yeah. He said, I have some other jobs. This is on my children's life. And I'm like, fuck. I'm trying to get help. I'm talking to the doctor about I got a problem. You have some money now? They're going to have some money. He said, you fuck you shit? No, I go to rehab now, right? They put me in rehab. And this is what I do. The guy who's the rehab staff that comes up here and tells me all the rules. And then I try to be a good guy. Give him like some last bit of coke. I'm going to have a good coke before I get him. As long as we go to rehab, get really high. So I gave him the coke. I really wanted to get slow. I gave him the coke. My last coke. I did. I got the coke. Oh, yes. This is right. And then they know I saw it. So it's acting funny. I said, I said, this nigga better not take my coke. So I say, hey man, you took my fucking coat. But not let me have girls come over and say, let me have girls. I have to read it. Yeah. I'm right here on my children's life. Oh. And I can't tell you. The rehab guy, he's got coke. That I give us now. I get high. Try to live with it. He can play that rehab. And that didn't take my coat. And I kept that shit there. Type shit. I know. I had that for fucking man. I'll tell you this freaking story. So one time, my friend getting out of a car, was dropping some coke, right? And I didn't know he did. And I didn't know I did. Right? So I pick his coke up, and I never seen him before. So I go back and I register pretty quick. This is right? And so we go inside. We're staying at my buddy Kevin's house. We go inside, and he starts saying, hey, or something, but he won't tell me what it is because he doesn't want me knowing that he so I keep sneaking off into the coke, right? Bro, after like 2 hours, he goes to sleep. Shit, and again, and I forgot what I was looking for, but I kept looking, bro, because that's why I'm committed. That motherfucker that was riding with you, like, I got to do this
He was off on a little business.
I think I had a fight there. I took bottles. I didn't get arrested or nothing. You're telling people leave me alone. Let me do what I want. Anybody else who's been throwing bottles and stuff in Cuba, they really got fucked up. They've been in the hospital, then they was in the infirmary. Then they was in jail.
What made you want to go to Russia? Because that was kind of like why, you know what I'm saying? Like that, I don't even know. First of all, did they even at the time have black people in Russia?
Yes.
Did they really? Because they never put them on like the websites or anything.
They came to Russia around 1909.
Black people did?
Yeah. And I met black Ukrainians, I met black Russians. It was really amazing shit.
Wow. Because you probably wouldn't even think that would have happened, right?
No, until they start talking.
Yeah. Wow. Dude, that's cool. That's one cool thing about traveling. Sometimes, bro, this is the truth.
You might see somebody that looks like you, and their mother might be black, and their father might be white or something, or African or something.
Well, you just realize that, like, oh, there's so many people out there. Like, when I was in my little town, I thought heaven was only going to be people in our town, right?
Listen, let me tell you something about Russian people and Ukrainian people, right? Listen, I'm up there, right? And so we got some call girls, supposedly call girls, right?
Some call girls?
Yeah. They're escorts, they call them.
Yeah.
And listen, I'm saying to myself, I want to talk to my friend in Yugoslavia. She talks Yugoslavia. She calls them. I want to talk to a friend that's staying in China. She talks to the common call girl was supposed to speak around 7 languages.
Yeah.
The call girl in America can't even speak English.
Yeah.
Can't speak her home language. Call girl speaks 7 languages. I'm trying to think, how can I get this girl from here to America? This girl be at 45 years. I'm telling you. She speaks 8 languages and stuff. This is the best school. She's a call girl?
Man.
I was like, whoa.
And women here, they barely will even learn even 1 language or even 1.5 languages.
They're not even going to learn how to cook.
Yeah.
Dude,
some women can barely use even emojis.
I don't know how to use it either.
Yeah, but still, you shouldn't have to, dude. You're Mike Tyson, man.
No, I'm just saying, women here have it made.
Women here have it made.
Hey, other countries, you can't have to say nothing.
Yeah. I guess I don't realize how bad, like, women have it pretty bad.
Japan, you see, most of the women, they're really Japan because they put their husband. Majority of the year, they can't stand the abuse. Japan, man.
Because they're so peaceful on the side. We had a Japanese substitute teacher, and he didn't even say anything to us because he didn't want to bother us. That's how nice he was. We didn't learn anything.
Scared he was.
God, how scared he was. But we didn't learn anything for 4 days because he didn't want to bother us. You fought in Japan against, who was it?
I had 2 fights in Japan.
Foster Douglas, that's when you won the championship? Oh, man, so.
I'm happy I got $48.
Only
35, yeah. Same shit, though. I rounded even.
Dude, that's so wild, bro. But before that fight, you weren't beating. Were you training as hard, or were you just like living your life?
I was living my life for a great fight.
Yeah. Dude, I remember I was living in Charleston, South Carolina at the time, and somebody had bought the fight with like a projector, and they projected it on the side of like a building, and everybody came down to that watch. It was awesome. It was a good time. It was like, when you fought, it was like, it brought everybody, it was like watching the Challenger blow up. Everybody showed up, you know?
The Challenger did blow up.
Remember that?
They go watch the whole tour. That's like those guys that went into Submarine and inside Bruce.
Yeah.
The sun down. Sun down there.
But they went down there in a fucking Mac Nugget. You know that shit's gonna happen, dude. Bro, it said Cutlass on the side of it. It was a Delta 88. I'm like, you got that, bitch? was like, I don't want to. I shouldn't say that. They're good.
They got smashed. They didn't feel it.
That's tight, boy.
Yeah.
Because I hate even getting in a small shirt. You ever put a small shirt on and you can't even get out of it?
Oh, I like being a small shaker.
If you're Mike Tyson, yeah. Dude, I went to Hulk's funeral, man.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
It was pretty special, man. Like, well, it was a lot of things. It was like
Look at that.
right outside of Tampa. And well, one thing that was interesting, Jim McMahon was there, but nobody knew he was there. And then at one point he came out,
Vince McMahon.
yeah. You ever met Jim McMahon?
That's his father.
No, Jim McMahon was a quarterback for the Chicago Bears. Remember him?
Oh, he's badass.
Yeah, he was.
Funny glasses.
Yeah, he had that mullet, dude. He showed me his freaking butthole one time in Palm Springs at a casino for no reason.
Oh, it was a reason.
It was.
It was a reason. He figured you out. He figured you out. And that's like the quarterback. He's a great quarterback. Great reception. Quarterback reception.
Look at this receiver. That's crazy, dude. But anyway, you're
Repeat that. Tell me about him showing you his butthole. Tell me about that. I know that appeared. What caused it?
Nobody was expecting it. It was just like a regular night. And
Have you ever seen no one before?
I've never met it before. And he was drinking beers, and he was saving all the cans. I think he's like a what's it called when you care about the nature when you're like a
Asshole.
asshole, like that.
He was doing, don't be saying this, but we got a lawsuit. You saw the asshole.
I saw it. It was dark. I mean, but
Jim McMahon, you're welcome to come on and have a lawsuit. This man saw your asshole.
dude, why?
You said you saw the asshole. He may think differently. He may say that was a cheek. That was an asshole.
Mike is working in. Now you working for an attorney's office. I never knew this.
Was it a cheek or an asshole?
I don't know, man. Damn, you tricked me. I just said I don't know.
Fuck.
I knew it was a little while ago. You're right. I'm not sure. It was shadowy out, but I do remember we were by the pool, and it was nighttime. But anyway,
Yeah, so I'm opening up some cheek, but he spread his cheek.
right. But everything in my just like mind, I guess, thought there was an
What
actual.
did he say? Come get it, guys?
No,
Come on, guys.
no, he wasn't saying anything like that. He was telling a joke about his ex-girlfriend or something, and then he said the punchline. I don't remember. I mean, he just kind of showed his butthole at the end.
The running back, he said, come run up in this. Who's the running back for his show?
Who was the running back at the time? It wasn't Pate? No. Sayers? No, Sayers was great. Was it?
Wow, what was the business?
An 85 Bears was Peyton?
Run up in there, big paper. Boy, come on.
No, Walter. Get over here, Walter.
What an asshole.
I didn't mean to see it. But yeah, anyway, let's move on. But here's what I'm going to say is, so Vince McMahon comes out there. Nobody knew this was a funeral. And it was wild because they had guys like, yeah, well, I think over the years they'd had a lot of issues, right? But a lot of my favorite wrestlers were there, and they were kind of broken down. You know, some were in wheelchairs, and some were like, some people had urns of other like of guys who had passed on. They had their ashes just as brought them. But Vince McMahon got up and he did like he played Hulk music and he did all like a lot of his like things, you know. And then he made like a speech and then he disappeared. But it was everything. It was like, you know, he was so much of my childhood. He was like one of the first person that I ever saw. Like in our neighborhood, like a lot of people didn't have anything, but when wrestling came on, you saw like pets. I don't know why, right?
Like a soap opera for kids.
Yeah.
With the story, they cut them up, they put them in shoes, they put them over the road.
Fucking yeah. Yeah, all of that. But anyway, so that was like our
It
hero.
was like a soap opera, the storyline.
Well, we as kids, we thought I think you believe it's so real. It was so good. So that was like one of our heroes. So to go was just I don't know, it was pretty special. And his son like gave a speech. It was nice, man. It was just, but it didn't feel like he passed away. because he's so much larger
You
than
ever talked to Hulk on the show?
Yep, and I'll tell you this: when I met you downstairs and I got to shake your hand, I was like, that's the strongest person I'd ever like. We gave us like a mini hug. I said I walked out and said, that's the strongest person I've ever given a mini hug to. The second strongest was Hulk. Yep.
Man, he's a big star. He's just such a big star. You didn't know the man how big he was.
Who was like a hero to you like that, like in the
Bruno Sammartino.
Bruno Sammartino?
That's my hero, my guy. He could beat every champion for 12 years. He could beat everybody. He's a champion. Listen, I was 7 until I was like, what, 7? So like 20 of them.
I got to interview one of the Von Erichs one time. Kevin Von Erich. I don't know if you remember.
They died of course.
Yeah. I've read actually that he like studied a lot of like he's really into like philosophy, like Tolstoy, Alexander the Great. Who were some like famous warriors that you admire the most in history?
All of them. Alexander, Hannibal, there was just Elcid, there was just so many different concepts. You say, why do you want to do this? Because no one, some of them want to be God. They believe if I control all this world, if I control the world, I'm a God. And they still, at the end of the day, they realize they were nothing. You know?
But can you even relate to that? Like, did you ever have a time in your life where because our ego is one of the scariest things.
People only play with the God if it's not sincere, not real.
Yeah.
Only way you're God is you're immortal. You know, but we have demigods now. Now we have authors that turn people into gods. You know,
Like what do you mean by that?
Some people will never be forgotten. Napoleon, all these guys. To know your history, you have to know these people. They're part of history. We can't know our history if we don't know these people. That's what makes them godly.
Only if we know them.
You'll never get to know them unless you read about them. They're only in special places that know their identity.
Did you like? What was one of the toughest times you ever had with your own ego? Because like ego is just so scary, right?
My ego is so personal. Said I just want to do better than before. I don't think I have. You know, I do think I'm Alexander the Great sometimes. I think I am.
And what are you talking about? Like you do like you dressing up in the bedroom? What you doing? A little role play? Wearing that ATG hat that says ATG.
No, it's just that way I come up with. So he was canceled too by Alexander. What I'm down somewhat moody. I learned that not to let my moods control my feelings. It was really moody. That was a downfall.
What helped you like have discipline? Like say something like that you notice about yourself. What helped you create like some little discipline? Like what?
The best way to receive discipline is to do what you hate, but to do it like you love it. When you do that, that's discipline.
And is that something you really practice?
That's all I practice my whole life. Even now.
Did you always love fighting, or did you hate fighting? Or even it took away if they got that dimension, you'd be able to run it right back. Wow. Pain money, you say, oh, yeah. That's so interesting here, yeah. I think about that. It's like, yeah, like, we didn't just come up with the idea of ourselves all by ourselves. Like, there was so much influence in people that did something before us that led us, no matter what our job is, what our career is, it's important. sounds like it. I don't get stuck there much, but some would be like, like yeah, they do.
The other thing about you really gotta get really consistent. It's just such a morning. It's like you split. Get so much energy.
Yeah, dude, I didn't like most of my life. I wasn't even me. I was just like some survival mechanism that it started off. Does that make any sense to you?
That's the first thing, man. Self-preservation is going first. And then once we get situated, we try to figure out things.
Yeah. Yeah, and it took forever. Like, it took me probably 30 years. This thing that I can get people to like, yeah, I see you. So I couldn't, like, I was just like, listen, I didn't have another choice. That formed everything I was. Yeah. Oh, I love going to the hospital, dude, because man, they give you attention, bro. Dude, they had a couple ladies who come in and care about you. Even a gay dude, they slip in there every now and then. But still, bro, that Jim McMahon.
Love is love,
Hey, bro.
Love is love.
I got a question, Mike. Did anybody ever? Because I just got back from Lexington, right? Lexington, Kentucky, and the Derby race there, and it's a beautiful place. We just shot a special for Netflix, actually, that's coming out in like about 2 months. I'm excited about that. But did anybody ever approach you to buy your semen? And I mean that honestly. And I don't mean that in like a negative word.
No, I gave it away free. Why did they want to buy it?
Bro, dude, we're giving our busted ass semen away out here. You over there, dang, bruh.
It's me.
What?
I had no idea they were selling. They were buying them.
Dude,
I'll be a billionaire right now.
you can still, bro, as long as you can still warm up a bag, bro, you can sell it at the merch stand over here.
If I was single, I would.
Oh, look, that's true. He might have an issue with it.
Maniac.
Yeah, bro. I could give her a couple ounces for you out back at his joint today, man.
I'm happy with my life is now.
Yeah. What's a few things before we go, Mike? What's a few things that make you that bring you some of the most joy that you have today? And that can be something small. It could be anything.
Just my children don't have to live the life that I live. That's the only thing. That's all I care about.
Is it?
That's all I care about.
Yeah. Is that something?
And this might even make them strong, but I won't take the risk. My children too.
Wait, say that one more time for me.
I say it might even make them strong. They're my children too.
Oh, to have to go through the same stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to take the chance. I like to really live it now.
Yeah. Well, you did it.
Yeah, that's good. A lot of help. A lot of help.
A lot of help. Yeah. Yeah, we don't do it alone.
Excuse me? No. No way. No way. You realize real quick when you have children, you need help.
Yeah.
You need a lot of help.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Mike. I want to say that. You have a one-man show that's going to be that's a live show that your wife wrote. Is that right?
Yes, she did.
Wow. And did she have to get you to sign off? Did y'all do some teamwork or what?
Sign off for what matters. This is hard work and I don't get any money for it. What do you mean? Sign off. This is help for you.
Did she just like say, or was it like, did you guys like, how do you put that together? Because it's interesting that she would write it. Is it just about?
Yes, talk.
It's talk.
Talk about dark shit. You know, it works out well.
Yeah.
Like you'll love it when you hear the midget story.
You got a good one in it?
Oh.
And it's in the show?
Oh yeah.
save some of it. Yeah, you know what? I'll come out to one.
You gotta check this out, man.
I'll come out. I'll even come on stage and just listen to it. I'll put on something little for you. Not for you, for just I'll just wear it.
Tell me about little. How little works? How little works?
That's just I put on a
Like a
small.
thong? You go wear thong?
Nah, bro. I'm just saying a small shirt. But you have that one-man show that's going to be, and that's going to be a tour.
We'll see.
Okay.
We see how much they pay me for it. We'll see.
And you have your documentary that's coming out on Netflix.
Yes, I do. You do.
If
You guys know every fucking thing about
I
it
know.
already. What the fuck?
I don't know, we learned a lot tonight, dude. If Salon could see you now and see your whole life, right? If you could see your whole life, and just get to spend some time with you today, do you think what would be something that you would like to, like a moment you would like to see with him or have him say? What do you think would be something that he'd be impressed by?
Oh, see, tough. Everybody in the world said it'll be best ever. What do you think?
What do we think, guys?
Is that what you would say? Is that what Tough would say?
What would he say, Mike?
You didn't move your head enough. That guy was a little faster, he would have hit you. That guy was a little faster, he would have hit you. Knock the guy with 8 seconds. If he was a little faster, he would have hit you. Had your head up.
Man, thank you so much for sharing your time with us today, Matt, for bringing your family here today, just for the opportunity that we get to see you.
They all love you. I don't know who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
My family knows you, but they love my kids love you. Who the fuck?
You know the truth, dude? I don't know who the fuck I am either, bro.
I wish I did too.
But hey, I love you, man.
Thank you so kindly, bro.
And that's the truth. And thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Tyson.
Over 90 of the top 100 U.S. accounting firms trust Bill to handle bill pay processes. Why? Because our tools are built on over $1 trillion of secure payments. We're not just moving money. We're powering financial workflows for 500,000 customers. That's a level of expertise you just can't fake. Ready to talk with an expert? Visit bill.com/proven to get started and grab a $250 gift card as a thank you. Terms and conditions apply. See offer page for details.
Today's guest is, he's the GOAT. He is an iconic comedian. He has a new tour going on right now called the Heaven on Earth Tour. He is labeled by many as...
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the podcast. Today's guest, we have John Kiriakou. Welcome in. And today's co-host, we have Mike. Welcome in, Mike. So please introduce yourself, in case anybody doesn't know you and all that one.
Sure. I'm John Kiriakou, former CIA counterterrorism officer, former chief investigator on the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, and convicted criminal.
Convicted criminal? Can you go into that a little bit?
Sure. I was convicted of violating the Intelligence Identities Protection Act of 1982. After I blew the whistle on the CIA's torture program, they came down on me like a ton of bricks. I was utterly unapologetic.
Didn't anybody ever teach you that snitches get stitches?
Well, that was the thing, is I had to be the one giving the stitches when I got there.
Why is that? So you're torturing people?
No, I was the good guy. I didn't torture anybody.
But they're terrorists, they need to be tortured.
And, sometimes you have to look past that kind of thing.
Well, why?
Because we got to be the good guys, right? We got to be a country of laws. We have to be the good. We're supposed to be the shining.
But what if we make
city on
a
a
law
hill.
that allows it? Allows to torture them.
That's different.
Oh,
If you want to torture people, I'm going to disagree with you, but you got to change the law. And then
so you're against the idea of torture?
I'm against the idea of torture.
What if it's like a loud dog?
Well, I did try to kill a chicken one time because it wouldn't stop crowing early in the morning.
Yeah, I mean, but a chicken is food, a dog is domesticated, but it still upsets me sometimes. And it's the neighbor's dog, and I tried to feed the dog poison, but it did nothing to him.
Yeah, no, that's too much. Thank you. Oh, that Italian brain. That's
A chicken is food, a dog is domesticated, but it still upsets me sometimes. And it's the neighbor's dog, and I tried to feed the dog poison, but it did nothing to him.
yeah, no, that's too much. Thank you. Oh, that Italian brain rot. Thank you.
Can you see what you get me?
I give
I'm
you
hoping
brain
for that wooden guy.
You don't have the wooden guy?
No.
I like the brain. The brain is. Oh
I
no,
don't
you
think
don't
it's
get
an
the
option.
brain.
I
It's
think
got.
that-
I see. No, I think I'd rather have the shark.
Open it up. You're so excited, you're almost losing it.
Oh, up. Yes. Yep. There it is.
I
It's the
always
wooden
get what
guy.
I want with these things.
That's
I
pretty
got
good.
the toilet last time, and now I got the wooden bridge guy.
What about the banana? You have the banana.
No, he's nothing compared to the wooden bridge. Yes.
I kind of like the ogre. The ogre's a good one.
I don't even know his name. I know this one's name.
Very good. Made in Ireland, of all places.
I doubt it.
No.
Can you tell me the most confidential secret you learned while working with the CIA? You're not allowed to tell anybody?
You know, people ask me on Danny all the time to tell them the deepest, darkest secret I can. Prison was not as hard as I thought it would be, but it's not someplace I want to go back.
So you would go to jail again if you did something like that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so maybe you tell me one, and then you can try to get out of it again by telling a funny story afterwards.
There is a lot about the job that isn't actually that fun that I have now automated away almost entirely. Like, we have a very large code base, and we have a lot of contributors, and we've got some controlled chaos going on. But here, I'm asking.
I could, but I won't.
Why?
I could tell you lots of funny stories. I could tell you about this guy I was sitting next to when we were writing papers for the president. I was working on an Iraq political paper. He was working on an Iraq military paper, and I'm typing away. Hey, he's sitting next to me. He's typing away, and then he says, "John." I turn, I look, and he goes, "I think I'm having a heart attack." And he falls off his chair. I start to panic. I call 911. I run and tell my boss, "Jeff's having a heart attack." The paramedics come. They pick him up. They put him on a gurney. They strap him down to the gurney so he doesn't have like a seizure and fall off. And then he blows this ridiculous fart. Seriously.
Is that an indication of death?
It was an indication that it was just a fart. And then he got off the gurney and started typing the paper again.
Well,
There
you
were
would
like
have
20
preferred
people
he died,
standing
because
around.
then you would have had less competition.
Nah, because we were like apples and oranges. I wasn't a friend of the guy or anything, but I'm not going to begrudge him life.
No, not begrudge him life, but you want to wipe out the competition.
No, well, yeah, I guess we were competing.
How would you feel if you didn't have breakfast this morning?
Yeah, I didn't have breakfast. But I did feel like I got ripped off on the size of my coffee.
But how would you feel if you didn't?
I did have a large mocha that was like 12 ounces. I said, "Buddy, I ordered a large mocha." The guy's like, "That is the large." I said, "What planet do you live on?"
Okay, I think you're back to failing the test. You're answering with a real answer. I think you failed it, but it's okay. I was just testing if you knew how to do a hypothetical. And you didn't.
Sorry. Well, see, but my reputation is as a truth teller, so I got to tell you the truth.
Well, I think you're telling me facts. Maybe I guess it would be the truth, but I think you're giving your own take on it that I disagree with about torturing people.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. You know, I worked with torturers, and most of them were, you know, normally when they're not torturing people, they're decent guys. Our kids played together. Our wives were friends.
Your kids and the guy who's getting tortured kids?
No, unfortunately.
Why?
No.
They tortured his kids too?
Well, that's kind of a hypothetical, but not in my experience. I'll say it that way.
Well, really, it actually isn't a hypothetical at all.
Well, you know, there were rumors that
It either did or didn't.
Well, there were rumors that the CIA tortured the kids of Khalid Sheikh Mohammed.
That would be pretty cool too, because it's like, who really in America gets to torture kids? It's like a one-of-one experience, maybe. I would get in on that.
That's not a world I'd want to live in.
But you live in it. It seems like.
I hope not.
Are you going to kill yourself?
Not myself.
So it seems like you want to live in this world.
Yeah, I'd like
You see
to.
that trick there, that
You
mind
did.
game?
That was very clever. That was very clever. Yes. I may kill somebody else, but not myself.
Is that a threat of violence to the president?
No. Oh, no. Absolutely not.
That's what it sounded like.
No.
Kill the president?
No. Not at all. No.
That's very illegal.
You know, I was at that dinner.
Which one?
The-
Kanye, Fuentes, and Trump?
No, the White House Correspondents' Dinner. And I'm eating the
Is
salad.
there what?
Fuentes wasn't there.
Him and Kanye and Trump?
I didn't see Kanye.
Oh, so maybe this was a different one, I guess. Go ahead, son.
I'm eating the salad, and I said to my date, "It can't possibly have been a gunshot, right?" And she's like, "No." And then we just kept eating. And then everybody started diving into the table.
Oh, the one from a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't the one. I'm talking about the one in Mar-a-Lago.
Oh, the famous one where Kanye and Nick Fuentes went. No, I went to Mar-a-Lago one time. I will admit to you, it was the best egg salad I've ever had in my life. But that was pretty much the extent.
How would you sum up your experience working for the Mossad?
My experience with the Mossad has been that they probably wish they were working for me.
I mean the CIA, sorry. Just one instance. How would you sum up that?
You know, it was great until I realized what the heck was actually going on. But I did enjoy the travel. I went to 72 countries with the CIA.
Which was the worst one? Which had the worst, most despicable, ugly people?
See, I'm going to get death threats for answering it truthfully.
Probably, if you answer it correctly, these people won't even have a phone to look at.
I hated India. I just hated it. If you want to take a shit...
Unfortunately, they have phones. That's for sure.
You want to take a shit, you're walking down the street, and people just pull down their pants and take a shit right there on the street, and then pull up their pants and walk away.
You saw that happen?
Every day. Every single day. I've been in poorer countries that they didn't do that.
And I say that that's a thing, and then people call me a racist.
Right, it's a thing.
And I am using it to racially insult Indian Americans who don't do that sort of thing, but their family does, and it's in their blood to do it.
I'll tell you another thing I saw in India that I hated is
The people, their color.
Standing right outside the nice hotels were all these dudes wearing dresses and
You
saris.
say nice hotel in India?
Yeah, like the Marriott and the Westin. There are all these dudes wearing dresses. And I said to one of my Indian friends, I said, "What's with all these dudes wearing saris and dresses?" And he said, "Oh, yeah, they're criminals. What they do is they come on weekends and they disrupt people's weddings. They'll go in and like smash the wedding cake and throw chairs around, and then you have to pay them to leave. That's how they make their living."
What a low level of extortion type thing.
Yeah, it's bad.
Like the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Now, why are they wearing dresses? I didn't really get that part.
I don't know. It's just part of the shtick, I guess.
So maybe they actually have some sort of artistic sense in it.
I suppose you could.
They're
look
not
at it
just
artistically.
stupid gangsters.
Right. You could look at it artistically.
Why did you stop that man from burning himself alive? He may have been cold and it would have heated everyone up.
No, when I got there, he was just a black spot on the ground.
Are we talking about the same thing?
I
The
don't
guy was pouring the oil on himself. He was about to light himself on fire.
know. No.
I saw you in the video. You're in the background.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I did stop him from setting himself on fire.
Why?
Because we were all standing there agreeing with each other. This was in front of the Justice Department a couple of years ago. It was a protest in support of Julian Assange and WikiLeaks. And this fucking guy goes right up to the podium where we're speaking, and he takes all of his clothes off, so he's butt naked, and then he squirts lighter fluid all over himself, and he pulls out a lighter out of his pants pocket that he had on the ground. And a buddy of mine,
Maybe he was trying to let all the Wild League tribes know that it's time to attack the wall.
maybe the poor guy was just having a mental breakdown.
Maybe he was cold also.
It could have been.
So
Although it was a pretty comfortable day that day. I remember it was a warm day in October. Yeah. In fact, there was a woman there who was an attorney, and she ran up to the cops when the cops arrested him, and she said, "I'm an attorney. He's clearly mentally ill. Don't hurt him."
Oh, really?
Yeah, and instead of taking him to the jail, they took him to the hospital, which was kind of nice.
Why would they take him to the hospital? You guys stopped him, or the mental hospital?
Mental hospital.
He didn't even do anything wrong.
No, that's why they didn't take him to jail. He didn't do anything.
No, why would they take him to the mental hospital? He's clearly stable.
Yeah, maybe for today's Washington.
Would you put a rooster in your room to wake you up when it's time?
No, because the roosters don't stop from like 3 o'clock in the morning. I live next door to this rooster in Athens. I wanted to go out and kill it. And the only reason I didn't is because my wife said she would leave me if I did.
Did you kill the rooster?
Yeah.
So what did you do? You killed it?
No, I just...
Are you still with your wife?
I just suffered. No way.
So then...
Yeah, I kind of chose the rooster over her.
Yeah, I mean, you should have just expedited his death and killed the rooster, then you wouldn't have had to go through whatever divorce you did.
I probably still would have had to go through.
Why didn't you just kill your wife?
Believe me.
Didn't you have, like, immunity or something?
That is an issue that, yeah, could have been debated. Right.
See, I come up with all these great ideas that nobody ever takes advantage of. Although you may have been discontinued from the CIA, you would have come up with such a genius idea, you would have killed your wife and you wouldn't have had to go to jail, plus a rooster.
Plus the rooster. Yeah.
Do you CIA motherfuckers be walking around with this job? Why not?
Protect yourself. The next guy's not going to protect you.
The fucking guy got plastic here.
Well, he's going to have to deal with the 9 I had in a tearaway fanny pack on my waist and the 38 on my ankle. And just in case things turned to shit, I had a buck knife in my back pocket.
You want to do Dewey motherfucker with that?
I didn't run into them overseas. I only see them in New York.
Oh, the fucking guy, the fucking lawyers and shit. Fucking guy, you never get hold of him. They're always fucking buildings and they don't even be doing that with you. You don't even know how to stop them.
Seriously.
Crazy shit. Hey guys, sorry for the interruption. I have to let you know that today's episode is sponsored by Chubbies. If you're sick of your usual shorts or swimwear, then Chubbies is probably perfect for you. Chubbies is also celebrating its 15th anniversary. And to celebrate, they're bringing back their original shorts. I've personally been wearing Chubbies a ton recently, and I can tell you from my own personal experience that it's been great. The shorts on the first wear feel like I've already been wearing them for ages, and they fit great. That's partly also because of the 4-way stretch fabric that they use. One of the best things about Chubbies is the quality of the shorts, and especially the trunks. They're extremely soft, extremely flexible, and they're also extremely quick drying as well. For a limited time, Chubbies is offering listeners of the show 20% off with my code MATAN, M-A-T-A-N, at chubbyshorts.com. That's code MATAN, M-A-T-A-N. It's 20% off for a limited time at chubbyshorts.com. CHUBBIENSHORTS.com. Thank you to Chubbies for sponsoring today's episode. And if you buy something there, let them know I sent you as we have the show.
Need help scaling your business? You need Upwork. With Upwork, you can find and hire freelance experts in over 125 categories. It's fast and simple. Tell us about your project, check reviews and work history, and with a little help from our advanced AI, you've got a highly skilled professional who can lend a hand. Or take...
Do you want to maybe switch chairs so you can be closer to the mic? Hold down for the rest of the show.
Okay.
Were you considered a snitch in prison?
No, thank God.
No?
I got a story there.
Okay.
The New York Times, the Sunday before I went to prison. I went to prison on Thursday. The New York Times, front page saying, he's going to this prison in Pennsylvania. There was a guy there, an Italian guy, who became my best friend.
Yeah.
And he took it upon himself to go to every single one of the Italians and tell them, listen, there's a CIA guy coming on Thursday. He's not an FBI. FBI is rats and snitches. CIA protected us from the Muslims, he said.
Okay. You actually protected the Muslims.
Well, the Muslims thought I protected the Muslims. The Nation of Islam guys. Well, the Muslims thought on Thursday, he's not an FBI. FBI is rats and snitches. CIA protected us from the Muslims, he said.
Okay. You actually protected the Muslims.
Well, the Muslims thought I protected the Muslims. The Nation of Islam guys. The Nation of... The Nation of Islam guys
What are you laughing at?
I was thinking of these Nation of Islam guys. Big, ripped guys. One of them came into my room the first day there, and he handed me a newspaper that had
You asked you to read it for him?
Well, the poor guy, no, he had read it. But he said,
He could read it?
Reverend, he could.
Wow.
Quite well. He said, Reverend Farrakhan called me the hero of the Muslim people. And so I wasn't going to have any trouble with them. So I did. They were good. I mean, they said that I put my hand up to shake his hand, and he says, I don't shake hands with the white devil. But I said, that's cool.
You're talking to what, Israelites?
I don't know.
Why are there more Israelites in the CIA? Because they're all...
There are more Mormons in the CIA, because they speak funky languages. Oh, it's not good. It's not good. But I think you're doing it on his nose. It's got to go down his throat.
Okay, his mouth is right here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not. See what I mean? It's not good.
Anything more water, I think, is the problem.
It's not good. I wondered what the hell you were doing.
He didn't do anything wrong. I'm just torturing him. Because
That's the kind of the idea. You just take random people and do it to them. Yeah. See, it's not good.
we can get more going later.
Yeah, you need like gallon jugs.
You know, actually, you should try. I'm going to get...
Yeah, thanks. We waterboarded each other in training, practice. It was not pleasant. Yeah. See, he got it all wrong though. He's got to be on a
I'm not doing it right?
board. He's got to be on a board. That's why they call it the water board. And his feet have to be higher than his head. And this towel is too thick. It holds too much liquid. You need like a pillowcase or burlap.
Is it better?
Yeah, that works. But he's got to be laying almost flat.
We can do that as well. Hold on to that for now.
Okay.
Let's not. I'm going to waterboard you if you don't let flat. Well, I'm going to waterboard you anyway. See, now try it out, John.
Okay, here you go. Where's the smell? There's the smell. See, that's why you need the gallon jug.
To keep going while you're trying to pop it? You're right. Get out. Get on.
The gallon jug.
To keep going while you're trying to pop it? You're right. Get on. Get on.
You didn't tie him up tight enough.
Can you really earn a degree without paying anything?
Yes, you can earn a degree at Maestro without paying anything. If you qualify.
What a waste of time. I didn't even learn anything.
No, see, that's kind of the conclusion. It's a waste of time. He's good. He needs to involve first.
Maybe I can get him a concussion as well.
We did that a lot.
So what's the next best thing I should use on him?
Well, there are two next best things. The first one is the cold cell. You strip him naked, you chain him to an eye bolt in the ceiling, you chill the cell to 50 degrees Fahrenheit, and every hour you throw a bucket of ice water on him. The second thing is...
I don't have access to that, though.
Right.
I need something I can do, like waterboarding. It's simple.
Sleep deprivation.
Oh, yeah.
It takes a lot longer.
But I can do that.
You need to go, 8, 9, days without sleep. Then he goes into organ failure.
I mean, you might as well just kill the guy at that point.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the end result half the time.
Yeah, but he's a terrorist, isn't he?
I don't know, I haven't met him.
Just look at his face.
He looks more like a crazy person than a terrorist.
He's just one in the same. These homeless people. Just. Why didn't the CIA ever consider playing Soldier Boy to torture people?
You know, they did that all through the Vietnam War.
Oh, really?
Oh, my God, yes.
I don't think Soldier Boy was around during the Vietnam War. Was he?
Oh, I thought you meant colloquially Soldier Boy. I don't know.
No, Soldier Boy.
Yeah, Soldier Boy.
Yeah, Soldier Boy.
Yeah.
Kind of like how I was talking a minute ago.
Yeah, Soldier Boy.
Yeah, they could get
Not to be confused with Soja Boy.
Who's that?
He's Nigerian.
Isn't that also Soldier Boy?
Oh, is he Nigerian too?
You can't. I mean,
what do I know? I'm too old for this kind of thing.
That's not something you guys ever tried. I feel like it would be more effective than all of the other ones.
No, what they did was they played the Bee Gees on loop. Or the SpongeBob SquarePants theme song.
So they actually did something similar to this.
Yeah?
Well, why SpongeBob? I love that song.
I do too. But after you hear it 10,000 times, you start to...
Then you will know all the lyrics. So actually...
And if it's a good song, if it's like Bohemian Rhapsody or something, okay, I could sing that 10,000 times.
Yeah, so I don't get why this is torture. I would much rather waterboard some guy. Why does the man on the bus always ask for 3 different coins? 1 metal, 1 purple, and 1 green. He says if I bring him the metal one, the purple one doesn't come because the green one absorbed it. He tells me the earth is made of metal, purple, and green coins. Is he right? And should I give him the metal, purple, and green coins?
That sounds like about half the emails that I get every day.
Yeah, but this one's real, unlike all those other ones.
Yeah, that one I don't know. But I wouldn't be surprised if that was communicated to you through a chip in your brain or a filling in your tooth.
Is that something somebody told you before?
Every single day.
I think maybe this is some MK Ultra stuff.
Stranger things have happened.
And I would like to get behind that. Is that something they're still doing?
That's the toughest question that you've asked me so far.
Oh, really?
They would say no. I would say it's impossible to know.
But you might actually know the answer.
No, I wish I did. I'd blurt it out.
So it seems like the answer from you is yes.
I mean, if I knew, I'd say yes, and I would dare them to do something about it.
Why?
Because then they'd have to admit that it was true.
Oh, really? So you would do another whistleblow on that level?
I would.
So why don't you tell me one of the secrets like I asked from earlier?
Because that stuff is like sources and methods and, you know, stuff that we need to keep secret to try to keep the country safe and...
But if you say something that can help not keep the country safe, then maybe, and it's a big if, but it's a good one if it can lead to the destruction of Israel.
Yeah, it's not for me.
You don't want to be responsible for that?
I do not. Nah.
You're missing out.
Yeah, maybe, but it's not for me.
Is it true that you have to be at least 51% Jewish to be in the CIA?
I had not heard that.
Are you 51% Jewish?
I'm not. I'm like 2% Jewish, according to 23andMe.
It's always a trick, though. It's like, are you Jewish? Oh, just a little bit. And it's always more than they say.
I will tell you a true story. My mother's maiden name was Chrysopolis. When a Greek name ends in opolis, that just means you're from the Peloponnesian Peninsula. But the first part of the name, Chryso, it means gold. And I said to my mom one time, your name doesn't make any sense to me. And she said, what do you mean? And I said, gold. I said, gold. She says, oh, probably somebody in our family was a jeweler. And I said, no, we were farmers for 2,000 years. I think it's more probably like Goldman or Goldberg or Goldstein.
Goldberg.
Yeah. So I
Spear.
I don't even know.
Oh, he had a great spear.
And so I did a 23andMe and it said yes, Jewish on my mother's father's side. From Lithuania, I know that.
You see what I'm saying? It's always like your mother's maiden name is Goldberg. You see what I mean?
That's just life.
But let's assume that's not true. If the wife you can't tell me it's one of those secrets. How many Jews did you see in the CIA? A lot of them?
I never really paid attention, to tell you the truth.
It's right out in the open then sometimes.
I don't know.
You could look at me and know that I'm not Jewish, you know what I mean?
I don't, actually.
No? I feel pretty insulted right now.
Sorry, I didn't mean to rain on the parade.
In what year did you end up leaving the CIA?
2004.
So you were in the CIA during 9/11.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have anything you can tell us about that?
Probably a lot I can tell you about that.
Anything like new? Any new info?
No, it's pretty much all out there.
Really?
Pretty much.
Do you believe it was an inside job?
No.
No.
I don't.
It was a terrorist attack from Al Qaeda?
Yes.
No Jewish?
No, but...
I spoke to Anthony Sabato, the leader of the CIA, former leader.
Oh, yes.
And he told me that it was a Jewish war. Yeah.
No, I think that the Israelis knew it was coming and didn't want us because they knew that if we were attacked, we would end up doing what they wanted. We just go around the world to Muslims, which is exactly what happened. When we captured Abu Zubaydah, we also captured his diary. And in his diary, he had the personal cell phone numbers of 3 Saudi princes. So we went to the Saudis very angrily and said, you better do something about this. And the next thing you know, one prince dies in a 1-car accident on the Riyadh to Jeddah highway. One prince...
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, well, one prince goes in for stomach surgery and dies on the operating table. And one prince goes into the desert to go camping and dies of thirst.
That makes sense. So he's in the desert.
Yeah, but he's
What happened?
camps in the desert all the time. You'd think he would take a...
You awake? You up now?
What happened? That's good. How you feeling, bro? You feeling better? Outside is back to what it was, you know what I'm saying? Put up at my popular demand. Okay.
Oh, the dream is here. Oh, chat.
Yo,
What up, boy?
what up, bro?
I mean, the dream.
Fellas, what's good?
Chilling, man. I'm chilling. How about you? What
Same
time is
here.
it? What time is it? Oh, it's almost time for hoops. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's almost time for hoops. I'm still play though. That game not that important to me. I'm watching it, but I ain't watching it for real. Just want
Just
to
some
tune
shit
in
to
a
have
little
on.
bit. Yeah. Got to see who OKC's gonna be playing in the finals. Now you know, I don't.
What's going on, Brody?
Cavs have a habit of playing bad on the road though. So I feel like they back home, back against the wall. They might win a game. They might be able to win too. I don't know. We gonna see though.
Me and
That would be
LG back
tough though. They
together,
tie it back
popular
up. That would be
demand.
tough. But I think they win this game and then probably lose game 4. And Knicks ended in 5. We gonna see though. They could, but I don't know. It depends on what type of timing they on. Yeah, that nigga Harden just got no defense, bro. That nigga Bryson. I didn't
Ooh,
get invited to no squad. I didn't get nothing. And you talking about hurry up?
yeah, who's hurrying, man?
Matter of fact, I ain't gonna lie. Wait.